Good afternoon and welcome to day one of InterCity's Improv Festival.
Woo,
Woohoo!
woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo.
Oh, we have a lot of jams planned for you, and this is our very first one. And for this jam, I would like to bring up Don Slovin of his group Improv, sorry, Vintage Improv. Thank you, Don, for coming with your gang, and I will let you take it from here.
Go Beans. Hi, guys. Welcome. Thanks for showing up. I'm going to read this little thing that I wrote just to start off with, just to say, because it really is a tremendous testimonial of what has happened in the last year called InterCity that we've all created. And it's a pretty amazing thing. So we are counting our blessings. I don't think it's overstating it to say that the improvisers who have been online have had access to and have grown, experiencing different worlds that we would have never had before, less isolation, using our brain in vocal muscles, social distancing, laughing, relieving stress, etc. Bless songs and prayers to all of those who have been a part of it. Today we're going to do some stuff based on Viola Spolin and Neva Boyd and a few other folks who are four mothers. And we're going to go into a time machine. So let's go in a time machine. Here we go. We're going to about during the time of Neva Boyd. Okay, let's go a little bit further up. If you all, about 40 years ago when I started doing improv in Second Sight Theater Lab. Okay, now no back, go to the past. Keep going to the past. Go. No, you're now like with Aristophanes and like. Okay, go back up a little bit. You know what? Let's just bring on all of our people and do a couple of things. So will all my peoples please come up? This is our jam for this evening. So I figure what you're going to see here is folks of a certain age, and we are 50 plus, most of us. Anyone who wants to play with us is certainly welcome to, but you do need to be aware that we have a certain amount of life experience. And this is something which is to be honored. We're going to do a couple of Viola Spolin exercises I've sort of adapted. This first one is called Portal of Communication. And what I've found is that we have a little block. See that? That is our little block. Now, we are actually a lot more limitless than that little block. And the reason why is because we choose to be in our focus and in our little block. So, for example, if I was to go on over here and I was to keep talking, you probably can assume that I'm doing the same thing as I would be if I was on screen. And that's sort of the idea of the portal of communication, which is that we choose to be seen as much as we choose to see. So let's kind of get up from our chairs a little bit. Let's move around, and this is an adaptation of a Viola Spolin thing called moving in space. There's an echo, so I think maybe we should go on to mute. Everybody can go on mute. And hopefully we can find what that echo is. If not, then it's just the echoing of the spirit of Viola Spolin, who I really do hope actually enjoys stuff like this. Can you imagine, like, if she was around, she would be like on top of this stuff like rice on beans. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. All right, folks, please stand up and please start walking in space. As you walk around, feel indeed actually the space all around you. Also, for this exercise, you do not need to be in your little square. You will become aware of it, but as it is, just sort of see that that does have a certain energy which brings you in and attracts you in, but you are not forced to be in that square. And start moving around and just sort of feeling the space around you. You'll see that as an actor, we have a tendency to want to be able to focus and be an actor on our space. However, to do that, we have to have made that sort of election to do so. So just start moving around as yourselves. You're not any character other than yourself. And as you're walking, feel the feet in your shoes. Let's face it, nobody is wearing shoes. Need actually your feet. Feel your feet in your bunny slippers. Feel your bunny slippers on your feet. As you're walking around, continue walking around, feeling the energies around you, feeling how you also change the energies around you. Feel, if you will, your slacks, your pants, or your skirt on your legs. Your legs in your pants, skirt, or slacks. Feel, if you will, your shirt or your blouse on your body and your body in your shirt or blouse. Feel the wind, as small as it is, as it's coming to you as you're walking through space. Again, you do not need to be in the portal of communication. Allow yourself to be able to walk away from the portal of communication. As you're walking around, if you will, now you're going to move in a slow motion, feeling actually that you're walking through jelly or jello or maybe honey. And as you're walking through that substance, it also allows you to be able to slow down, And as everything is starting to slow down, you seem to be very aware of all the things which are around you. As you continue moving and you slow down. As you're walking, see a spot on the wall across from you. See that spot at a level of 1 through 5. Now we're going to go through 1 through 5 on a couple of these things. I'll go to 6, which is actually just a safety to be able to get you back to where we need to be at the very end of the exercise. But for now, just see a spot on that wall and concentrate on that spot on that wall and feel the attraction of the spot on the wall and you to that spot at a level of 1. And now you're starting to go to a level of 2, the attraction to that spot on the wall, and the spot on the wall is also attracting you to it. Moving to 3. Now there's more attraction, if you will, to it and also from it. Moving to 4. As we're moving to 4, we're also going to start imagining or have it be true that we have certain animalistic characteristics. Imagine what animal you are, looking at that spot as the spot is looking at you as you're transforming into an animal. And as you're moving towards that spot and the spot is moving to you, you're now starting to have those animal traits. What does that animal's walk like? What is that animal thinking? How is that animal moving through the world? As you're moving towards that spot, the spot is moving to you at a level of about 4. We're now reaching the 5. And indeed, actually, at this point in time, you are truly being seen by that spot completely as you want to be seen. Only as much as you want to be seen is also how much you can see. As you start moving away, find another spot on the wall. Moving as your animal towards that spot on the wall. And as you're moving to that spot on the wall, you're keeping all those animalistic characteristics, but you're now turning back into a human being. As you're moving to that spot, we're now at the level of 1. Moving from 1 to 2, moving from 2 to 3. At this point in time, you have your animalistic characteristics. You now have the human characteristics, and also this level of attraction to the spot as the spot is being attracted to you. As you're moving again with that spot, we're now going to 4. We're now going to 5. At this point in time, you look around and you can see or allow it to be true that there is a room. We're going to call this the Jam Prov room. And you're going to open up the door of that room. And when you go into that room, you're going to see many things. First of all, you're going to see that there is a sink. And you see that there's some drawers underneath the sink. And as you're going over there, indeed, actually maybe wash your hands in that sink. And as you think of some of the things that you are thinking about, what are some of the things that fear you? What are you afraid of? Do you smoke? Have you ever smoked? How do you feel on a level of confidence between 1 and 5? What is the truth for you? As you're moving, actually, you end up cleaning, if you will, at the sink. You then turn around and see that there's a dining room table. On the dining room table is a package. Go over to that package. Open that package. Inside that package is an object. Take that object out, hold it, allow it or make that be true, that it turns into something. And as you're looking at it and feeling it and experiencing it, I'll give you a moment to sort of see that and feel it and experience it. Now you're finding something or you're discovering something which you had not seen before. And what is your emotional connection to that object? Take that object and put it back into the package. Now start moving around the room. As you're moving around the room, you're starting to see the computer, which is far off in the distance. It also has an attraction. We're going to go from 1 all the way up to 5, actually to 6, but we're going to go up to 5. So as we're walking through space, feeling our feet on the ground, feeling our pants and slacks on our legs, feeling all of our body inside of our clothing and our clothing on our body, and looking indeed actually at the computer in the distance, which has an attraction. We are attracted to that as it is attracted to us. And as we're moving towards it, with between 1 and 5, we're still actually about a level of 1. And now going from 1 to 2, again, really experiencing all the stuff in your room. If it would also be helpful, let it be known, or indeed actually let it be true, that you're also in a room that you're very, very accustomed to. Maybe it's the theater that you would be in if you weren't actually not in the time of quarantine. Maybe it's the theater that you've been at many, many times. Maybe you've lost your theater. You're needing to look for another theater. Imagine it be true by looking around at the theater of the future that you're going to be performing in. And as you're looking there, there's a computer, and that computer is on the corner, or it's actually a little bit far away from you. And that has an attraction. It's attracting you. The energy of the computer is attracting you to 1. And you're making the decision. Do you choose to be seen? Do you want to be seen? If that's true, move to 2. Moving from 2 to 3. As we're moving closer and closer to the computer, feeling the energy of the computer, the waves of energy of that computer, we're now moving to a 3. From a 3 to 3.5, 3.5 to 4. At this point in time, we're very close, if you will, to 5. So we should be pretty close to where we would be in the computer if we choose to be seen. We're going to go to 6. At that point in time, we're going to choose that we do want to be seen. We do want to be seen, and we want to be able to see, and we want to be adjusted, and we want to be able to look, because we really are our own camera people. We are our own light people. We are our own directors and our own producers. Going from 5 to 6. At 6, we should get comfortably very close to our computers, to where we're used to. And welcome, folks. Give and take. We start off give and take by moving. We all move at the same time. At some point, I will say freeze, which, by the way, is really a rotten word considering the fact that freeze means something else completely different now. But we'll say it pause or be in readiness. And readiness means when you're actually, you know, in the real world, when you would have your right foot and your left foot planted in a way that if you're going to be called in for a scene that you're ready to jump in at one point, or you want to be able to stay back on the back line. This is sort of what it is to be in readiness or in pause. So as we're moving and moving and moving, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say freeze. And when I do, you're going to freeze. And then one and only one person will start moving. When that person is moving, we are paying attention to our scene partner to see that they are taking it. When they take it, take big. So other people on the screen will be able to see that you are taking it. I also want to allow the space that small things are also taking it. For example, if someone blinks or someone actually makes a movement or something to that effect, that is also taking it. So being aware of when a person has focus and when they don't. And starting off, first is a mime exercise when it's absolutely silent, but just the movement. And let's freeze. Somebody take it. Judy has it. One and only one. One and only one. Judy has it. Many people are taking it. Hold on. Allow yourself to be in that place of pause. Be in that place of readiness. David now has it. Good. Now only one person has it. That's good. And someone's going to take that. Take it big. Jacqueline has it. Sandy has it. David has it again. Marty has it.
Oh, God.
Allow other people to be able to take it. One and only one. Be very aware of who it is who has the focus. Who has the focus? Good. And now we're going to add sound along with the movement. So adding sounds along with the movement. And you're going to have to go off of mute for this.
Swish, swish, swish.
Just sounds and movements, non-linear sounds and movement.
Swish, swish, swish.
And Shruti has it. Candy has it. Marty has it.
Libble, libble, libble.
Linda has it. Allow some of the other folks who have not been able to take it to go and take it. Cheryl has it. Laura has it. Susan has it. David has it. If you haven't taken it for a while, take it.
Zip,
Lynn has it.
zip, zip.
Marty has it. Sandy has it. And allow that sound to turn to gibberish. Gibberish is a language that actually goes between one another. One and only one. One and only one.
La 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 leash la lo.
Bingaboo, 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 bingaboo. That's why
Double
Flippy.
the knee, double the knee, double the knee.
Waba, haba, haba, shaba.
Babouche, babouche. Oui, oui. Et je joie, quoi oui. Jajo.
Manisana halaiva hazel.
Be aware of who has, be aware who has not gotten it. Allow them the space to be able to do it. Take big if you haven't done it and you want to do it.
Debese. La pota, la ta-di-di-do, la potatito.
You got about 30 seconds. Get in if you haven't gotten in yet.
Bagaraga, baragada, 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 baragada.
One and only one. One and only one. Allow also for the folks who don't usually get it to be able to jump in there. So if you're one of those folks that are a little bit move in quick. Go when you need to go. You got about 15 seconds. I lied. Now it's going to turn into talking along with the gibberish. So, and then also it'll turn from talking back to the as long as it keeps moving. Keep moving.
Boy, you can't trust some people. You never know what they're going to do. What you're expensive.
You wanted the best and you've got the best.
But you will walk. But of course you're the best. Push. Be.
Yeah, but sometimes you're very caring and nice and
Yeah. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but who cares?
Oh, no, we do know what's going to happen. We always know what's going to happen.
You got nothing on me, Copper. I was doing the bakalaka bada the other bala.
Bungzu wasakning. I mean, really, Lynn, you really, no more bungzu. Lynn, come on. What's happening?
But let you read. A lot is happening. Push. Fish. Lozawa.
It's dizzying to think about it. But
I know it's always my fault, but Subi defense keepers closing me. You do juicy, bushy poo.
Basana Kogawaga wet shoelaces.
Freeze. Now we're going to put all these people, if you will, into the same place. We're all sitting at one of those large restaurants where there's a gigantic table. We're all sitting at that table. We've all known each other for a very long period of time. We'll find out how it is that we know each other and continue. Rick has got it. Rick has got focus.
Because it seems like we always get together for something good, and I'm glad we're getting together for a reason that's not good this time.
You know, Rick, I'm going to toast to that. I mean, seriously, I need another sherry. Waiter, right now.
Yeah. And this whole toasting and getting together for something that's not such a good occasion, that could be a good thing. Maybe we'll have to do it every week.
It's good being not good because I need another beer right now.
I mean, just because it's our 50th anniversary since we graduated from high school, that's not a bad thing.
We're still here. We're still here.
Oh, what? You guys say something? Fell asleep.
Some of us are still here. Some of us are not here.
Give me a piece of that cake. I need something sweet right now.
You know, I think it's Laura's turn to do a toast. It's Laura's turn.
Well, thank you, Marie. I want to give a toast to myself because I made it to this age and you all made it. So cheers to all of us.
Wait, Laura.
Scene. Give yourselves a large hand of applause. Now we're going to try and do a montage. A montage, very simple montage. Everyone knows how to do montage. Please raise your hand if you do not. Okay, good. So I'm just going to allow this to happen. We've now done some give and take stuff. Let's see actually how that affects us, if you will, when we do a montage. We're going to do a 10-minute montage. Again, just be aware if other people have not gone up, allow them to be able to go up. Indeed, actually, the experience of being up too long and feeling as though you've run out of stuff to say is really difficult. And so you kind of want to save that person by jumping in on them, et cetera, et cetera. Let's see if any of these give and take exercises or any of the other walking in space stuff that Viola had developed so many years ago affects us, if you will, as we're doing our modern day montage. And everyone off camera to start. Your suggestion is city. And curtain.
I keep seeing mom flash it through my mind. It's like a memory, Dad.
I know. It is so weird that she isn't here. She ran the family. And now, what do we do?
I want to help you. So let's start with this bookcase. All right.
Okay.
This piece goes here. I just keep seeing. It's like she's giving this like a little nod of approval, you know?
Hey, look, in back of these books, a picture of her. Wow. Wow.
I know the way you saw her isn't exactly the same way that I saw her, Dad.
Yeah, but I was I was with her longer. And but you know, here she looks happier than I'm used to seeing her. Here, take a look.
Wow. Yeah, I remember when she took those Latin dance classes.
I love the times we spent together.
Oh,
She really loved the times that you two spent together.
yeah, I mean, and she was good too. I mean, I was okay, but all the guys wanted to dance with her.
I want to spend time with you again, but I know it's not quite our time together yet. But
Sweet, bring in Cheryl. Bring in Cheryl. Whoops. You know, it's really sad about Mrs. Jameson, you know. Now listen, do you want purple in your hair this time?
Sure.
Okay,
You know.
all right. You're going for the big one, I know. Okay, so a little bit of purple. You know, Mrs. Jameson had a lot of books.
Yeah, I want a lot of purple.
Okay, you got it. She
You have to
had books that she donated to the library. She was very active, you know. Hold your head still because I'm putting rollers in it. Thank you.
Don't do the purple. Don't do the purple.
I never.
Here, I got you another purple box. Did you want another purple box?
I'll take the box.
Okay,
Go ahead,
thanks. See you
Janine.
later.
Yeah, thank you, Janine.
Brings out my eyes.
Yeah. It's gonna look
Don't
good.
do the purple.
So are you
Don't
going
do
to
the
are you going to the memorial tribute to her?
Miss Donna, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Miss
Wait.
Donna, but back on the wall, it's written in blood, don't do the purple. I don't know what it means. I just sweep up the hair, but I just want to let you know it says don't do the purple. I don't know what it means. I'm sorry. Just want to let you know.
It's a little.
She's trying to control me from beyond the grave. That's
Don't do the purple.
Listen, I know you were her best friend, but I think you're gonna look just fine. When you come out of the dryer, it's gonna be lavender, so nobody will know. It'll be
Gonna
cool.
suck. It's
Don't
gonna
do
suck.
the purple. Don't do the purple.
Hang out, everybody but Cheryl. Oh my God, sis, what did you do to your hair?
oh, it came over me. It was like something kept telling me not to do the purple, but then I just wanted to defy that voice.
Well, we're going to the funeral today. You want to go to the funeral looking like a clown?
Wear a hat to my funeral. Wear a hat.
I should wear a hat, but then that voice, and I don't know.
Voice? Are you hearing voices again, sis?
Voice? No, I wasn't. Did I say something about voices? I
Oh,
wasn't saying anything about voices, but it's okay. I'm sure no one.
Listen to your sister. Listen to your sister.
Denise,
Oh.
you're telling me to listen to you. I've never listened to you either my entire life. Why now?
Wait, I didn't say anything. Sis, you're hearing the voices again, aren't you?
Well, just once in a while.
All right, all right. I'm going to make an appointment. You're going to have to go see Dr. Margot again. Sweet to Dargo Margot.
Tell her you're not.
So I'm here at your service, an Uber for you to get through the city.
Great.
Tell me where you'd like to go.
Well, I'm a little confused because I got a lift, but I'm fine with Uber too. Like, I know there's enmity
trade off.
I'm from Lyft.
See, that's the problem. You order one and then like 10 of them come along.
That's right. We all want you. We're all hungry.
So what's the offer? Like, what will you give me to go in with you? Where's my Lyft driver?
Well, you can call me Lyft. I can change my name.
I'm with Yellow Cab. Did somebody call for Yellow Cab? No.
What's the color yellow? I'm thinking yellow now.
Now you're changing your mind. I'm getting confused.
Okay, I mean, I'm just like considering my options.
I'm a fine driver. I have air conditioning
here.
Sleep.
Wow.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. If you have not gotten in already, make sure you get in your stage time. 5 more minutes.
Mom, you told me I had a lot more than 5 minutes. You
I
told me I
know,
could play all afternoon long, Mom.
Georgie, 5 minutes is 20 minutes in Georgie time, okay?
Okay. Okay, yeah. Well,
we need to get it together. We need to get in the car now, okay?
no, you said 5 minutes, though. Now it's no time?
I always tell you 5 minutes
Grandma,
when
we can't
only
hear
have...
you. Grandma, we can't hear you. Will you tell me?
Listen to your mother, you little brat.
I always tell you 5 minutes when we have 15 minutes. Because I know it takes it 10 extra minutes. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're 5 minutes late now. So we got to get over there and figure out what we got to wipe all the blood off this wall of some hairdresser.
Why does time have to be different for me than it is for you than it is for Grandma? We sometimes say, well, wait, she's just going to be in there in the salon for 5 minutes, and now she's been in there half an hour. And you say, don't worry about it. It is for Grandma.
I'm a little worried.
She's just going to be in there in the salon for 5 minutes, and now she's been in there half an hour.
I know.
Don't worry about it. It is for Grandma.
I'm a little worried. There's ghosts in here, Georgie.
In the salon for 5 minutes, and now she's been in there half an hour.
I know.
Don't worry about it. It is for Grandma.
I'm a little worried.
Oh, what is?
I am the blue fairy, little Georgie. I will grant you a wish.
I told you there were fairies.
Oh, little Georgie, it's so nice to see you. Let's skip through the tulips.
No, I just want to wish that time would be the
Bring in
same.
Cheryl.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Are you listening to me, dear? You're at my funeral with purple hair. Are you listening to me? I told you no purple hair.
She's always been telling you what to do. As my daughter, Em, you do not have to do it anymore. You're free of her finally. I'm free of her finally. We can do what we want. It's just a voice.
You
I'm
will
gonna
hold
Just
my
a
purple
voice.
hair up high. You will never be free of me.
You do not do that. As the young one, I have always told you from the joy of my heart what to be doing, because that's how you lead life and enjoy. And that does not include purple hair.
You can wear any kind of hair you want. She cannot control. She is just a voice from the sky. You can ignore her.
Fairy, turn her hair green.
Yes. Excuse me, but it's lavender, okay? It's lavender. I mean, I go by.
Lavender is great. Lavender is great. It's pretty. I love it.
It is green with, it just has a green streak. Our colors are beautiful. Does anybody need a medium?
I mean, this is America. We can color our hair any color we want to.
Thank you.
I'm going to color mine rainbow.
Expression. Oh, where's the hairdresser? Because we can all get a new color.
We need a new do. A new do.
On me.
I want to look great. Rainbow.
One in the coffin's hair purple too, please.
Tag everybody but Marty.
Hairdresser.
But the
No.
Tag everybody but Marty.
My business cards are by the guest sign-in book. Take one.
Tag everybody but Marty.
Dad, I know that you've seen a lot of stuff since Mom's been gone. Fantastic stuff, ghosts, spirits. You've been visited by all these great things. I don't think you need me to live here and help you anymore.
But I'll miss you. I'll miss you.
Elliot, phone home.
All these visions will keep you company, Dad.
I'll keep you company.
And scene.
The dear departed.
Oh, someone was watching. Everybody up. Everybody up.
Everybody.
Since the give and take was so successful and we had absolutely no traffic jams, we're going to move on to some really elevated stuff. We're going to do Story Spine. If any of you guys actually have been going to the Tuesday night jams, that's Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights, that's Eastern Standard Time. Vintage Improv Festival has a jam you're all welcome to. We also been doing something which is based on Ken Adams' Story Spine, which is also Michael Rock's and a few other people at that time. We're adding, if you will, physicalization to the Story Spine. So once upon a time is talking hand. Once upon a time, talking hands. Everybody do that? Talking hands. Every day, but one day, and this of course is the event, this is the thing that changes everybody, this is the thing that changes you forever, as Second Sight Theater always speaks about. This is the event. Because of that, people like to do that in threes, it seems. So because of that, second one, third one, because of that. Until finally, for those folks who play ball games, until finally, okay? And ever since then, and the moral of the story, if you want a larger explanation of that, it will take a lot longer than to do it today. So we're going to just run this in the same way that we just ran the rest of them. We're not going to do it with numbers. We're going to do it by being very sensitive to our scene partners. And actually, if you want to, someone comes up at the same time, there's a bit of a negotiation on who's going and who goes down. Be fair, allow the other person to come up. Be fair, make sure that everybody gets their stage time.
Are we doing
And the name of the story is The First Day of the Rest of Your Life. And actors, take your places.
Are we doing
5, 4, 3, 2, and scene.
Once upon a time, there was a turtle who could talk.
And every day he would turn to the tree and the rock and have a full-fledged conversation.
The tree and the rock were very glad to have some actual being to converse with, since otherwise they just could with each other and they never saw anything new.
Until one day, a developer showed up and said, I'm going to clear all these trees. This tree is in my way. My development needs to go here.
The turtle said, "No, this can't happen. That's my friend. You can't do that." So he devised a clever plan.
No, 5. Someone who's not gone yet, please. 5.
Decided to go ahead and gather all of the animals from the forest together in order to save his friend, the tree. So he started calling out to them.
And because of that, they all went down to City Hall and they had a lovely conversation with the mayor.
7.
And the turtle loved to eat fruits and vegetables, and he weebled and wobbled across the road to the other side, because when he went to see the person, there was a whole bunch of new vegetation.
8. 8, who is not gone yet. You're on mute.
And because of that, all the vegetation in the valley died.
9th person.
Until finally, there was rebirth.
I believe there's a couple other people who have not come up yet. The people have not come up.
The turtle made the case to the people in City Hall that trees and rocks and turtles, they're all developments too. And the judge couldn't help with the complete evidence that the turtle was able to provide that, yes, the environment is a development, quite a development.
And if you haven't come up, come on up.
And the moral of the story is always listen to talking turtles.
I believe that's everyone. If I'm wrong, please come up. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody come on up. Reach into that box that you had found earlier today. Look inside that box. Take out the thing that's in that box. Allow it to transform. Hold it. Feel its energy. Unzip your head. Take the top of your head off. Wash it with some light energy, some liquid light, colors of the spectrum. Allow all dis-eases to disappear. Take your object, put it inside your head. Put the top of your head back on. Zip it.
the screw down.
Allow that energy to go all the way from your head down to your eyes, to your ears, to your nose, down to your throat chakra, communication down to your heart, all the way down through your body, all the way down into the ground. Allow it to go all the way into the ground, all the way down to the center of the earth. With the international aspect of improv, we know people in Australia, going all the way down through, if you will, the center of the earth into Australia, finding some of our fellow improvisers there, going through their body, up indeed actually through the air, into the universe, and on to infinity. One last thing. I wish, and line. Anybody?
I wish that the necklace that I found in the box was my mother's. I wish she was still here to put it around my neck.
I wish that I felt happy with the way things are right now.
I wish I hadn't just bought so much junk food.
I wish I'd saved the ears of the chocolate bunny for last.
I wish I had the ears of a chocolate bunny right now.
I wish I'd saved the feet of those chocolate Easter bunnies for last.
I wish the squirrels in my backyard would not eat all the macadamia nuts.
I wish that the moments of discovery that we have as human beings and the moments of discovery that we have when we're in improv scenes would flip-flop.
I wish we could have a real family Seder this year, but
I wish you all peace and love.
I wish that the bird I'd had really could bring peace to all.
I wish I had 50 more wishes.
I wish we had an hour more to do this. However, we're coming to an end. Thank you so much, InterCity. Thanks so much, Vintage Improv Festival. Come join us on Tuesdays. I also do something on Mondays. Check it out on my Facebook page. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, my talented contributions of great and fantastic performers. Have a great jam tonight, guys. Great jam. And on to you, Laura. What happens next?
Well, thank you all so much for coming. This, as you know, is our very first improv festival ever. And so stay tuned. Hope you all come back next year. Hopefully this will... Oh, I've got an echo going on. That's pretty cool.
Laura, when is the next jam?
So we've got jams scheduled all the way for these next 2 days. After this, we've got some groups performing, and I don't exactly have the schedule in front of me, but maybe some Magic Genie.
Last act is next.
Yeah, that's not a jam though. So let me see if some Magic Genie will let me know when the next jam is.
And meanwhile, we're supposed to go camera off, correct?
Yeah, we can stay here for the audience for class act, or we can go to the green room.
That would be great. If you guys could be the audience when you turn. It's no hurry.
Thanks,
you can stay and talk with me for a few more minutes. And Don, I was going to ask you a few more questions, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
After your team had left, I just wanted to find out some questions from you about how long you've been doing this. How long has your group been in existence? How long has
the group is an extended member family, which actually gets developed when they come in and then dissipates when it goes off. I particularly have been doing this for over 40 years.
With Vintage Improv? No, I mean, when was Vintage Improv started?
Oh, that's something you'll have to discuss with Mickey. I don't know where Mickey is. I'm sure she'll be coming in because she's doing class act.
Vintage 3 years ago with Mickey in Boston. And then
So it started in person.
Yeah, three years ago. In 2 years in Boston, and the third year was the pandemic. So she had 50 theaters instead of just, I don't know. I think in real life there was like 5 or 6 shows compared to huge this last year.
Wonderful. Well, and Donna, were you performing with that group?
I did perform last year for Vintage. I was in Pretty Flower with John Windmuller. It was lovely. Mickey does good work, and she promotes it for improv for people over 50. But she doesn't, if you're 45, she'll let you sneak in sometimes. But
that's how the 3 of us got in, right?
Yeah.
By the edge, right?
Yes. Actually, I ended up going to a class that Faustino had done through Vintage Improv Festival, and that's how I actually had meeting up with InterCity.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it's really exciting to be able to bring all these groups together to InterCity, because I'm finding out about groups that I didn't know about. So I've heard
What's
of
really extraordinary is that we're with people all over the world. It's like some things are absolutely the same, but they have all kinds of different names. Like, for example, there's a short form game that I've counted now has about 7 different names. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, even just sweep or edit or what.
And styles of play. Some people are actually a lot more story-oriented. With the Zoom, you hit the camera, boom. If you're not the first one to say something, then you can get swallowed up. So there's really the other side of that, right? Is there's some folks that are actually doing this sort of like very sort of slow stuff. And it's kind of like, okay, you got to speed it up because, we only have the room till 10. You know what I mean? So it really has become a very international experiment that we are now involved in. And for that matter, even the greatest of our founders of theater who are out there still alive and go to those classes, because what an experience it is, they're also just like the rest of us. We just started a year ago.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah, I think one of the best parts about this is all the people I've met that I would never, pandemic is awful, but you've got to look for your silver linings wherever you can. And for me, this has been a humongous silver lining, just meeting all of people like you. I've know both of you from different things that I've done. And it's fun seeing these faces in different places that we get to interact and, wouldn't have had that. So I appreciate this whole situation.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very, very true.
Definitely.
So
don't turn on camera. All right. So is Class Act coming on?
Class Act will be coming on at 5.
4 minutes.
So I don't know when they're coming in, as they'll let me know when they've come in. As soon as they come in, then I will ask you guys to turn off your cameras and we'll introduce them. At the moment right now.
We call faking it in the business. It's called faking it.
But at this point, you don't have to leave, because otherwise it would just be all me. And I don't think the 10,000 people watching want to look at just me.
Correct.
All right. I actually do have people.
There's people coming in. So I believe that the other one's starting.
Right. We're about to
Thank you guys. Have a really successful festival. Thank you for everything that you guys do. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
And come on Tuesdays. Come on Tuesdays for the jam.
Great. Thanks.
All right. Watch Class Act. Let's see. Come on aboard.
All right. Wonderful.
Well, they have 3 minutes. So.
Oh, okay. So